friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a half composition notebook, and I've wanted to use this scrapbook paper for a little while now, and it's kind of like a vintagey theme. So I think we're gonna, oh, isn't that lovely? I think that's gonna happen right there. I just turned to that page and okay, that's not what I had in mind. So let's just take a gander. I had in mind vintage. So I was thinking this, oh, that's pretty. By the way, this scrapbook paper, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I got at the dollar store. Yes, the dollar store. $4 here. Yeah, it's not just the dollar store anymore. It's, you know, dollar store and more is really what it should be called. So, just watching my grandson head out to his job, and oh my gosh, story time. Are you ready? He just got his G2, which is his graduated license. So he's passed it. He's got his license. But I'm telling you, every time he gets in that car, I have all kinds of anxiety. All kinds. Like, it's not, it's a thing, okay? Just because your kids are grown doesn't mean you don't have that anxiety anymore. See, that's pretty. I'm going through it just to see, friends, what I want to put down there. And, you know, quite frankly, I think this one's pretty. How about we do that one? And we will do that flower one at a different time, okay? So I'm going to quickly just put that up there, and we'll watch my grandson roll out of the driveway. Let's hope he, you know, can make it. Isn't that horrible? But it's true. I just feel like he's just not experienced enough. And I'm going to get my picker-upper. And let's do, okay, let's cut it first. I feel like I'm all miscombobulated now because I'm spending way too much time with worrying about my grandson here. So it is 5. So I'm going to say little more than 5 and 7. Okay. So let's get the handy dandy little, what's that thing called? Jeez Louise. It is a paper trimmer. So the first part of it we have to cut is the little more than 7, right? So I'm going to cut it this way because I want it to show, right? So a little more than 7. Is that right? Oh, my Lanta. It's not a little more than 7, is it? See what happens when you get all sidetracked? It's 5. That's 5. The length is 7. So put this back in, go here, and do a little more than 5. That's what it is. First we are going to trim this. I know, Lori, get your act together. My apologies. And we will, that didn't cut. Well, it did, but it didn't. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So we will do 5.5. And I do that just so that I can do a rando kind of trimming. And then it was a little more than 7, right? Yes. So there we have it. Okay. So that can go there. Nice. I might just try and get it up because I want that all that watch to be there. Okay, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing, friends. I'm going to do the 5.5 for the back, right? And then that way we have, hey, oh, geez. Yeah, my thing is definitely not cutting as well as I want it to be. So we need to change out this blade, or it's because the paper's so thin it's not used to doing it, right? And then this is going to be the little over 7. right? I think what I'm going to do is do it this, no. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what it's going to look like on the back end, right? So there we have it. Okay. Now we can just sit back, relax, and do our thing. I think this is the fun part. The measuring part is stressful for me. So yeah, has any of you guys had teenage drivers? I mean, he's a little bit late in getting his license, but which I'm thankful for, because honestly, here in Ontario, Canada, they can get it at 16. 16. I don't think kids are mature enough nowadays to get their license that early. I'll be honest. Maybe there's some that might be mature enough, but I gotta tell you, the ones I see around here, I'm surprised they wipe their own rear ends, to be honest. Isn't that, oh my gosh, that is a horrible way to think, but it is the truth. There. Okay, that's going to be cute. So, yeah, I just thought, you know what, I haven't done a lot of vintage stuff, so I'm going to try and do a couple of vintage ones. We'll flip that over and give it time to adhere, and then we'll pull this up and lay it down so that we have both of them, and then I'll trim, and then we'll figure out what's going on in the next thing, the next stage. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I gotta tell you, I have one massive headache right now because it's so dark and rainy, and it's just, seriously, it is not fun, friends. Okay. So I'm happy that this turned out the way it is, because I really wanted that whole envelope or postcard type deal to sit. But I do need to get my scissors and trim, because it looks like this just didn't cut all the white off, right? Okay, so that'll work good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get it all up as close to the edge as I can. And see, it didn't lay down straight, but that's okay. That is a-okay. You can't really tell, to be honest. And then I might use some inks, if I remember. Half the time I can't remember what I'm doing. So we'll trim this out. These are quite easy to make. I don't know. I was thinking of doing like a tutorial on my Facebook group for people that haven't made one, and give them a list of supplies to do, and we'll do it on Zoom one night. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Would you join something like that? By the way, I think I have some sort of live this weekend. Sunday, I think it's a YouTube live. So watch for that. I will post in advance for that. So let's hope my friends can catch that. I try to give as much advance notice. Half the time, I will be 100% honest. I make the schedule, the calendar, and put it in my Facebook groups, both of them, Lori Dean Plans Facebook group and Mambi Canadian Happy Planner group. You don't have to be Canadian. I put it in both the calendars, and I swear half the time it's people like Steph and Mel saying, oh, what time is your live tonight? And I'm like, what? I forget. I truly, truly forget. So there, I think that looks lovely. Now, do I have, let's see, I'm going to put a ribbon on there just to make it a little bit more vintagey. What do you think? We got to think of one that's going to make it look vintagey, right? Now, I don't really like Could do this one, but that's not really vintage, is it? This one, how about that one? Yeah. Yes, that's going to be it. I think that looks lovely. And I can put the glue on it that makes it look, that'll help make it look a little bit more vintage, right? Ouch. By the way, my thumb is so sore. Did I tell you guys in my last video that I cut it? Yeah, I cut it. Maybe I told everybody on the podcast that we filmed. We recorded yesterday podcast, and my Lanta, I was cleaning my scissors and everything that had to get done, right? And I'm just trying to put this down a little bit because it's hard when it curls itself up. But once the glue sets, see, this one wants to curl. Get your rear end down there, mister. So, where am I going to put, I think I can put this down here. No. How about this? There. So, yeah, I was cleaning my utensils and my scissors, all my this, my little knife, all of it. And I ran the cloth, or the, you know, the little ink swab, the swab that I had with the alcohol on it, and I ran it across the blade. Oh, my Lanta. Boy, did it hurt. And now it's the only, my two pinchers are going to be, Steph says to me, oh my God, is that one going to go numb too? I don't be knowing, to be honest. So this one keeps wanting to curl. So I am going to quickly flip that over. Now, at some point, I'm going to cut it off, but I want it to adhere a little bit first. So let's see. Is there anything I could do here? Like, I'm going to cut this and make this a pocket, like a little, it doesn't have to be a big one, right? How about just like that. So there, see, this paper is way too thin and doesn't have, so I'm going to, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to put it like this and then trim that bottom. No. Okay, Laurie, what are you going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I am going to, like, quit talking about it and just do it. But I got to try and decide, make sure I'm in the right place, right? So that it's all getting trimmed up like that, just like that. And that's why I like the glue, because you can twist and turn it. And that's just a little pocket in here. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It just needs to get a little bit of a pocket. So we will handy dandy this, get my glue daubers out, and then we can trim. Yeah, okay, let's trim it. I think that's dry enough. Again, you should have sharp scissors to do that, friends, okay? Because that is, if you don't trim that proper, it frays, and I don't think it's, yeah, I'm gonna have to glue that bottom part, which is perfectly fine. And then we'll trim this out like that. See, this is how my scissors get all glued up, because some of that has got glue on it. So it tends to, see? So we'll just do that and get it all off, just so that I'm not causing a stir, right? And I don't think that, no. So, nothing else new? Everybody okay? What he's all working on? What's going on in your planner world? I am getting ready, searching high and low for my wonderful little planner lineup. I think that looks good. And I think that is perfect. Exactly the way I wanted it to be. And then I could put a tag or something in there, right? Okay. Then we'll go to the back. And again, I'm going to do the exact same thing. However, I think what I might do is grab, I think I'm going to cut that just there and then just have a little box as a pocket. Like right along that line, right? There, that came out good. So that's it. Going to be a quick video, I think. We don't have much to do on these ones, but I do tomorrow. I think tomorrow's video is I'm going to do a big composition notebook. I'm going to show you the one that I'm working on, and this is kind of not trimmed out right. I'm showing you the one that I worked on last night. I'll show you as soon as we're done here. And by the way, just so you know, because a few people have asked numerous times if I am going to sell these. Now, I never thought to sell them, to be honest. I was entered craft sales with Mel. And I think next weekend is the next one that I go with her to. And I think I'm going to put this right here, right on the line. So, yeah, I thought, oh, you know, well, let's sell it for fun, see what you can, you know what I mean? So I've made a few for family and friends that wanted one. So that looks cute. Doesn't that look cute? I think it looks adorable. So I'm going to go back to this book and just see, because I really like, what do I like? I like some of this. Like you could cut this out and put it down on the, I don't know. I'm not really someone that loves a whole whack of vintage stuff, but I could, how about this? We could do this. I'm going to cut this one. And then I'm going to see if I can make a little tag. Oh, Lori, that was a catastrophe. I'm going to see if I can make a little tag out of these. Like which ones, for example. See, this is the hard thing about it, is because you don't have, like right off the bat, this will only go to there, right? Now, do I care about that because it's ripped? No, so let's go all the way up, shall we? And then, see, I'm thinking if I did, okay, how about this? So yeah, I thought to myself, you know, I could do these, when I've got time, little bits here and there, and I'm having so much fun with it, to be honest, that I thought, you know, I need to start getting rid of them, because I do have quite the collection going. So that's why I thought, okay, the craft fairs would be good, because then I could have a little booth and all that, right? Which is fine. I'm going to take some of this cardstock, right? This is extra, and I'm going to put some on here, just so that I can, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just like this. Like that, right? That's what I'm going to do. So I thought, yeah, that's good. That'll be fun. Then I can, you know, get rid of some of the stuff that I'm so badly have so much of, right? And then I can use up what I've bought, which is cool. There's nothing worse as a crafter, and you know, as a planner, you buy all this stuff and sometimes you just don't use it, right? So I'm just going to, what am I going to do with this? I think I'm going to tape it down just because see, I'm trying to figure out which way to tape it so that it doesn't get, you know what I mean? Like, we can make sure that it's on there proper. If not, I can always just trim around. Yes, that's what I could do. So there's that. And then we can, so anyway, the long and short of that story is I keep interrupting myself, and you know, I can't be doing that. But my friends said, well, why don't you put them on your Facebook group? And then those that are interested can go on there and see what you've got. And if they're interested, they can ask you for a price and or how much is it, and be done with it, right? And then you have your what am I? I'm just going to put this maybe off to the side. I've got it the wrong way, Lori. Just like that, right? So they have this like this. Cool. I think that's cute. And then I could do one here, this long one I was thinking, right? So this one, I think I really need to cut here. I should get out my trimmer, but hey, Bob's your uncle, friends. And how do I do this so that it's going to be, okay, that's too small. These are too small. Okay. 1 second. Let me see what I can, let me see. Okay, I have this one I could use here, right? Doesn't have to be the same paper. I could put this one down here, but it's got a little Christmassy there, so that's not going to happen. And then this one I think I could put right here with background. No. You see me struggle? I'm struggling, friends. This is called The Struggle Bus with Lori Dean Plans. Okay. How about this one? This card. Well, there's this one. How about we use that, right? I could put that. Yeah. How about we do that? That's going to happen there. So, we will just do this here, and we'll, you know, put as much glue as we can around that without going all haywire. And then we have this you could lay down, and then we'll just do the trimming, right? Because I really like this little, looks like everyone's having fun, right? And then we can trim. Trim. I feel like that's all I do is trim everything. Trim my planners, trim, what am I doing? I just cut that edge like a crazy person, but that's okay. There. That I don't want to lose. This is my saving grace, so my glue doesn't all bung up, right? So there we have it. Okay, I think that's good. Now, what I was thinking was putting it here. What do you think? I could, how about putting it there with a little bit of paper backing or something along this lines, like this on this? Yeah, how about we do that? Do we have any more green? Let's see. Let's see. I think I just used the last one. Oh, my Manta. That's okay. I could do this. This is what I'll do. Trim this. Put this here like that. And then put that there as a backdrop. Right? That's what we could do. So we will glue this up. So I know there are friends of mine in here that are watching that have done the composition notebooks. How are you finding it? Do you like it? I know a few of you are enjoying it. But, and the rest of you, if you haven't, would you be interested in a class, Facebook, Zoom? Let me know what your thoughts are, because that way I can plan for it in my next calendar that I hardly ever remember that I did. Oh my gosh. There. See, that looks pretty. I think that's a good intro to the book. And I think that's cool that way. And Bob is your uncle. What do you guys think? Let's move everything out of the way. Clean up a little bit. And I'll show you the one that I've been working on. Or I think I'm finished. I don't think there's anything else I can add to it. Well, there's always something you can add to it. But I'm not going to add to it. Because I think it's just perfect. So, are you ready? Voila. Is that not the cutest thing? I thought some kid could use that, right? Some little girl. And it's got a few little gnomes in there. And I look at gnome. Like that's anyway. Do you get the pun? And then I put a few stickers down and around in between. And then I've got a little pouch here for somebody to use. And then there's the back. I think this is so cute. I was going to put like a bookmark in it, but I laid the stuff down too quick and completely forgot to do that. So next time I will, but I think this turned out pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe. And I really hope you have a fantastic day. And we'll see you tomorrow on the next video. Bye.